And we're rolling. So I honestly can't give you a reason as to why we do what we do as people, but we do what we do regardless, right? Tell me why after I went and did my workout and everything like that, my body just was ready to shut down, take a like one of the best naps ever. Uh, yeah, I woke up feeling like a smoothie, feeling like I needed something new to me, a smoothie or something. And it's a bit chilly, it's gonna rain in a bit. I'll be able to make some money as it rains. But look, y'all, it's called Electric Mermaid. For some reason, it was quicker than I've ever ordered before. I walked in there and I was like, okay, so I like Electric Mermaid. I knew what I wanted, etc. Right? But it was made within not even a minute, man. I guess they just have keeping them prepared now, eh? And then they just lay the toppings on top of it. If they're doing that, I would. I'm not. I don't favor that, right? I'll be like, they're no longer the best. Like, what's going on with them, man? Sloppiness. I get it, but like, nah. They should have easily just made my batter fresh and everything. But regardless, it still be busting. Like the mango, I need it in my system right now. The granola, need it in my system right now. Oh man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I found me like a little spot. This is where we're gonna be shooting our content. I really like it over here. I don't know how busy it'll get. Right now, it isn't as busy. Plus, they are doing a bit of maintenance over there, like they're painting the directions. But nice little area over there. I wonder if people be up here smoking and stuff like that because you know what I'm saying, you're high up. I don't know who needs to hear this, but boys, if you guys are listening in, right? When I tell y'all need to somehow uh, start taking cold showers, especially us as black men, we run away from it. It's crazy. I can't tell you how many girlfriends I've had when like, I love taking cold showers, but then when I like test them and like, okay, let's take a cold shower together because I understand the benefits, right? I'm sure you guys are familiar with the benefits too. It's like we just choose not to. This is not the best, right? It's not even painful or anything like that. It just the sensation you feel, the wake upness, you don't really want to be feeling. So, but yeah, so I did after my workout and stuff like that today, full body workout, sparring and stuff. The best. It hit different. It hit different. It reminded me of the good old days of when I was in Africa. Essentially, we didn't have water heaters for whatever reason. Because my father wanted to play cheap. He wanted to acquiesce to certain. Well, he wanted to acclimate to certain conditions and stuff like that. And he put his children to it, so no problem. But yeah, from cold to hot, you learn to enjoy the heat. Um, but they got like a little fountain over there. I didn't even know that they had a fountain over there. Okay, it is pretty nice over there, pretty chill. I'm trying to get better with this content creation stuff. Right now, this is gonna be a vlog. I want to do very less editing. Not gonna lie to you, I don't want to do as much editing. I want to keep it. I want to keep it to the bare minimum. I want my information that I provide and everything to be accurate, so that when y'all do look up what it is I share with you guys, it's not like I'm saying it's not false. Yeah, I'm going to continue to study. I'm going to continue to study, pick up books, learn from those influential in the space that I'm trying to get into. Right. I'm going to take the bits and pieces, implement it to my content, and hopefully it gets me somewhere. If it doesn't, then I'll have to, rectify and learn on my own. But so far so good. I'm just using other people's bits and pieces and then putting it, applying it to my videos, and I'm getting the views, not crazy views right now. I'm not paying any ads or anything like that. I probably paid ads for probably a good 10 videos of the 80 something videos I've uploaded within a good 2 weeks. So I'm just trying to understand it. I honestly wish there was a way that we didn't necessarily have to like. I'm gonna leave that thought to myself. I'm not gonna share it with you guys. If y'all watch any of my videos, my previous videos, y'all would know that like I'm not big on sharing thoughts with no one. Because I learned from my past experiences, plus from when I thought I had business partners and stuff like that who stabbed me in the back, who took more of the Pro Tools instead of putting back into the company, stuff like that. So I was like, yeah, nah, just keep your products to yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'll let my actors speak more louder than my words right now. So yeah. This does hit. Help me understand why people still coming in up and out. Why people outside? It's about to rain. I thought most people don't like rain. I thought that was the case. Again, that's a heavy car. I just felt this building shake like crazy. What the freak? Excuse the language, but like, damn. By the way, I am low-key anemic. Like I said, it's about to rain, so it's fogged up right now, so it's pretty chilly. And I'm drinking this ice. It's wild. I know. Trust me, I know. Really busting though. Man, do you ever like miss people? How do you go about missing people? So me as when I was young, I wasn't really able to like have friends. I couldn't really just walk outside the door, right, my mom's place and be like, "Yeah, I'm going to meet this person for whatever reason," right? I've always had to bring the person back and introduce them to my father. My father would be the one to like ask the questions and make sure that the child's parents as well come from good families and they have good morals, ethics, and stuff like that, right? My father, he just was very serious on that, right? So I could never really have them. So the friends that I did make, unbeknownst to him, it was like they were bad friends, they were thieves, they were drug dealers, etc., right? And it was more of a reason, it was more of a reaction to him telling me not to go make friends or not to have any friends without his permission and stuff like that. I didn't fully understand it, right? But now I do. It was more of a protection system he in place to keep us safe and stuff like that because we were in foreign countries. hmm So like, only reason I bring this up is because I don't really have friends. I have companions. I have people I know. I have people that we've bumped heads, right? We shared ideas, thoughts with one another, but I don't really have people reaching out. Of the people that I did encounter throughout my life, I'm 25 years old right now, but of the people that I did encounter, I do miss some of them. I wonder where they are. We both wronged each other, so essentially we just left it as is because we both wronged each other. Um, so, but yeah, I don't know how to navigate it. I don't know what to do when you miss a person. I don't know how you navigate that. Truthfully speaking, um, I mean, yeah, it applies for males. It applies for females. It applied for the guy friends in my life that I have, well, that were in my life, and then it applies for the girlfriends that I've had in my life. I have my character happens to be unique. It is different from other people's. Yes. What I expect from people is progression. What I expect from people is, you know what I'm saying, success and, you know what I'm saying, development, personal health, etc. Right? All those basic stuff that you would want for yourself, right? If you're about growing and scaling and reaching higher echelons of your human existence, right? Climbing the ladder is essential, right? So my community, we have problems with certain narratives that, you know what I'm saying, the government essentially trying to have us subscribe to. We still under the pressure that we're being suppressed and all that. And I'm like, if that's the case, then just change your narrative, bro. Just create your own. Like, make more money, double down, do something different. Like, change your output. You know what I'm saying? Increase your input. Like, whenever I say that, nobody understands. By changing your output, you are changing your environment. You're changing your companions, your friendships that I just touched on. Um, upping your input essentially. You're grinding more. you're disassociating, you're focused more. You're like fuck the world and everything I got going on with it. I'm gonna focus on me. I'm saying I'm gonna be observed with it, go crazy with it, right? But I ain't gonna knock anybody because I'm learning with it too, and it is a character that I am adopting, right? It's definitely a character that I need to perfect for you guys, so that you can subscribe and follow more. Because my born as this me talking yapping to myself isn't getting anywhere. It was just okay because I have patience, I'm consistent, and I know what I want now. And I would really like to be a part of this content creation sphere, and I'd really like to be an influencer and support those who are in need and put those who are in need on when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, elevating their lives. That's just essentially what I want, and for the longest, I wanted something similar. Uh, overlook. Don't even look at, you feel me, my mentors Andrew Tate and the Fresh and Fit podcast, and Andrew Condon, the Road to Mars season. And don't even look at them. They are just educated, you feel me, hyper masculine individuals, and I was raised in that manner, so I just subscribe to what they share, right? But other things within their element, within all, I'm saying, accordance with morality, you know what I'm saying, and religion and everything like that. Yeah, cool. But of the crazy, like vasectomy and all that, like, no, we don't subscribe to any of that, right? But advocating for not smoking, drinking weed, I'm not saying drinking weed is crazy, but then again, there is a such thing as drinking weed. That's probably why my mind just alluded to it. But yeah, um, that's essentially where you boil the weed in milk. It goes crazy. Uh, but what I meant to say is like advocating for drugs and the weed and all that extra stuff. Like, I get where they come from, like where they push onto us, like not even be a part of it, cut it out of our system ASAP so that we can focus and lock in. Totally understandable. Why I can say that, and I'm probably one of the best ones that can attest to it, because I used to smoke weed heavy, morning, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Like, you know what I'm saying, this is heavy. I wasn't really a big drinker, but when I did drink around people, it was just, I was controlled with it. It wasn't nothing when I'm blacked out. I understood that if I really wanted to get from A to B, if I ever got to drive, um, yeah, make myself throw up, like vomit, essentially. Like, yeah, the basics, right? I don't know, man. Certain things I just be doing when it comes to things I shouldn't be doing, that saves me, if that makes sense, right? It's just absurd. I've never really been in a situation where, like, I was made fun of for whatever reason, just because they caught me over there sleeping. But then again, my last friends in New Jersey, I did, that might have been the reasons why they distanced themselves, because they understood, like, yeah, he's not really a drinker, etc. I never really boasted to be a drinker. I never walked around claiming to be a drinker. I never said I was a heavy drinker or anything like that. I never walked around claiming I could outdrink anyone. Don't get me wrong. So the last the last event I went to was more like a party in New Jersey. We just stepped out, bar hopping, essentially, me and a few boys, and I just had way too much to drink, plus the hookah. I'm not really a fan of hookah, anything like that. You get me? Not. That's just like, the mix is not the best. So, uh, on our way back to the house, I just started throwing up, and then obviously I wasn't in my car because somebody else was driving for me, and I just threw up in somewhat outside the car, but a bit of it splashed. You get me? But it doesn't make any sense. I don't know why you would distance yourself from me because of that one. I never claimed to be a drinker. But yeah, it was a man thing. I guess that was a stepping stone for me. I understood that if I'm not a part of that life, you feel me, I shouldn't subscribe to it and stuff, because people will look at me weird. I'm gonna get in the car now. Peace.